Luca was there. Yeah, okay. Anyway, sorry, my story. Okay. Now that I'm gonna say this story, I realize it might not sound crazy to you, but I put this song, it's a Russian song. It's called Nas Не Догонят by Tattoo. The English version is called Not Gonna Get Us. And remember, it's like 3:30 in the morning. I'm like sobering up, but I'm pretty drunk. I'm exhausted. Illyra's in front of me. Rosemi's lying on me. And I'm singing the song. And the chorus goes, it goes really high. It's like, Nas не догонят. And at some point, Rozemi starts singing in Russian. I swear to Jesus Christ himself, I thought I was hallucinating. Rozemi started singing in Russian. And I was like, this is it. Somebody spiked my drink. I am drunk. I am freaking it. How did you never told me you spoke? I was singing and I was freaking out at her. I was like looking at her going, you speak Russian? You speak Russian? It's because the song had Japanese like lettering. She could read that and she was just kind of like speaking the end of some words, but I was drunk. And like it but I was freaking out. Basically, in Japanese karaoke, there will always kind of explain to you how to sing the song. If you speak Japanese, you'll be able to read it. So she could read the syllables of it and she could read it. And because of that, she could like she wasn't saying the whole song, for example, right? She wasn't singing the whole song. So for example, it's like, to na na na, aerodroma. So she would go like, aerodroma, but she wouldn't sing the whole phrase. But to me, the lyrics are in Russian. I don't see the Japanese because I don't know how to read it. I just ignore it. So for me, all I see are the Russian lyrics because my brain can only read the Russian. But she had the Japanese, like, kind of telling her how it sounds. Oh my God. I was freaking it. I was freaking it. I seriously was freaking out. I was looking at Illyra. I was like, did you know she speaks Russian? I was drunk and I was freaking out. But basically, yes, they sounded out the words in hiragana, katakana, but I just didn't get it because I didn't look there. I didn't think to look there because I was only looking at my lyrics and I was so freaking out at Rozemi speaking and singing Russian. I think if it happened when I was sober, it wouldn't affect me as deeply. But it was the fact that it was like 3:30 in the morning. I've known Rozemi for such a long time. Thank you, Davren. And thank you, Tiara, for the supa. And she was like on... She's such a little freaking troll. She has this little face she makes when she's trolling. Where... Basically, the song says Nas не догонят for like a really long time. And every time I was like, Rozemi, you speak Russian? Rozemi, since when? Rozemi, no. Do you know that too? Do you know the... And she just kept going, Nas не догонят. And the more I would question her, the more she would laugh and just go, Nas не догонят. Like she just kept... And then randomly... Whenever the song would be in other parts of the song, she would repeat like one word in Russian, which made me think she knows. And then she kept going, Nas не догонят. I was freaking it, bestie. I was freaking it. I was like, I can't believe she never... I felt so betrayed. And remember, like, she's sober. I'm not. So for me, it's so dramatic and it's such a big deal. But for her, she's just being a little gremlin little shit.